keyframe is way off. Keyframe it.
What's up?
Frame it.
Up.
We're working on it. What the fuck?
Turn off the key.
Ah, you're right.
There we go. Up. Hold.
Hey, there you go.
Are we on?
Yeah.
I got it.
There it is.
Alrighty, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing today?
What's going on, viewers?
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Welcome to the show. A lot to talk about today.
Oh, yeah?
Hit us with the intro.
All right, we've got episode 182 on that motherfucking Blossos.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get it.
You just got pumped.
What?
You just got pumped.
Make sure you got
all right,
pumped.
forget you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn on those notifications so you get our videos. We got a new snack time coming out tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We are filming Office Games today, which will be going out tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you don't turn the notifications on, you're not going to know it until it's too late. So turn them on. And then put some stuff in the comments. Join the conversation. We're here to talk to the people. So bring it on down.
Bring it on down.
Bring it on down.
Let's
All right,
go.
Casey, get your greetings out of the way, would you please?
Alright, how's everyone doing today?
Good.
Doing good, Casey.
Good to hear.
Great.
Let's get right into it.
Whoa. I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt 1 second. Before we start the topics today, I want to share a quick story about my encounter with Casey after work last night.
Okay.
Casey's at Market Basket last night. I run into him, and of course I can see him walking down the hallway. So I walk right up to him. I give him a little bump in the shoulder. He looks at me and goes, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" I go, "Hey, what are you doing?" He goes, "Yeah, it's our anniversary today." I go, "Really? It's your anniversary?" I go, "What the fuck you doing at Market Basket?" He goes, "I'm getting her flowers on the way home." I go, "You guys going to dinner or something?" He goes, "Yeah, we got dinner at 7 o'clock." I go, "It's 5:45. What the fuck are you doing here?" He goes, "Sorry, I calculated in the navigation that it's going to take about an hour to get home, and then I'll get 10 or 15 minutes to take a shower."
Yeah.
You gotta count in traffic, bro. You can hit traffic.
I mean,
Did you make it?
I made it with like 15 minutes to spare, hopped in the shower, made it on time.
So anyway, I'd like to give you a round of applause and a happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
To many more. To many more.
To many more, and then before you know it, you're gonna have the da 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 da, and you walk right around. Da, 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 da.
Yep.
Is that Star Wars or getting married? What's going on?
I don't know. Knowing Casey, you'd have a Star Wars themed fucking.
Yeah,
I don't even like Star
Are you a
Wars.
big Star Wars guy, Casey?
No.
No? Don't like Star Wars?
Yes. Oh no, I wouldn't say I don't like it, but I'm not gonna have a Star Wars themed
No?
wedding.
Not that big of a
Yeah,
fan?
definitely not.
Not a fan?
Are you?
Star Wars themed wedding?
Are you?
Never do something like that.
I just said no.
Dave's a big Star Wars guy.
I love Star Wars, but I would never do like a wedding.
Yeah, that's
The ring
it.
bearer could be Yoda or some shit.
Baby Yoda.
Flower girl, baby Yoda.
Hilarious.
Bride Yoda.
Everyone Yoda.
I'm marrying
Everyone
Yoda.
Everyone Yoda.
I'm marrying into the Yoda family.
I'm fucking dead.
All right,
So I just want to say congratulations,
Oh, nah,
Casey. I was
no.
trying to be nice to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Worked so hard. Worked on our
Thank
vacation.
you. It means a lot.
Casey, I know what you're gonna say to me. I already know.
Jaylen Brown.
Smell you.
He is out for the season with a torn ligament in his left wrist.
Didn't matter. Celtics were ass anyway.
All this is the
excuse.
excuse to why we're gonna lose in the first round of the play-in game. That's what it is now. It's like you can look at it two ways. You can look at it that way, that yeah, okay, the Celtics just lost their second best player. We're probably gonna get wiped in the first round, most likely going to now. Or you can look at it from the perspective, hey, thank you, John. From the perspective a few years ago, in 2018, the Celtics lost Kyrie Irving right before the playoffs, and everyone was like, we're fucked. We're not going to win anything. Ended up making it to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, I'm not saying much different than it was 3 years ago. The East was not as good as it is now. But just because we lost Jaylen Brown, I am not ultimately going to lose faith. I didn't have much confidence in them before, so I'm not going to say I lost much more since losing Jaylen.
What's their seeding right now?
They're the 7th seed. They're most likely they're going to be 6 or 7. They're most likely going to be at 7. They play Miami tonight, and whoever wins has the tiebreaker over the two. So if they end up tying, whoever wins tonight will have the edge.
Pretty much tonight's a playoff game.
I think there's the play-in game starts a week from today.
Lakers playing
Lakers are. I think they're currently in the
Don't be
playing game.
surprised.
Returns
Don't,
tonight.
don't be surprised they get knocked out.
Who? The Celtics?
The Lakers.
Oh, the Lakers.
I mean, who's gonna
Might end up playing Curry.
They'll make it. I mean, they'll play Curry, but then if they lose to Golden State, then they still play another game afterwards. They're going to beat the Grizzlies or the Spurs with LeBron back.
Is that how it
They're not
works?
losing
You
that
get
game.
two?
So if you're the 7-8 seed, it's a double elimination. If you're the 9-10 seed, it's a single elimination.
Yeah.
So that's how it works.
So the Celtics have 4 games left this season.
What's this fucking Little League
They
bullshit?
play Miami. They play Miami, Cleveland, Minnesota, and then the Knicks, the last game of the year.
Should
So
beat
realistic,
Cleveland and Minnesota.
at the last 4 games, we should at least win 2 of them.
What's he
But at the
doing
same
back
time,
there?
how this year has gone, they
Don't
can
let 'em
lose
rattle
both. They can lose all 4
right.
games.
That game.
So yeah, I mean, it's obviously a tough blow for the Celtics, but we still do have Jason Tatum. You know, I'm not ruling anything out. I probably honestly am still in the same spot that I was before this injury.
I see this as you guys just having a good excuse.
No,
You guys
that's
weren't
why
getting
I'm
past the
saying.
first round anyway.
Like if
you
we
never
got,
know.
I agree with you.
I'm
on
not
that
changing. That's
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
think it's an
Before
excuse
this
at all.
injury, before this injury, I'm thinking first round exit. I'm still thinking first round exit.
Really?
But at the same time, it's like I said, like you can see how it was a few years ago. I mean, who knows? They can make a miracle run. Do I think is it a high chance of happening? No, but I'm still not going to give up on them. And yeah,
I think Mr. Stevens is on a little bit more of a hot seat than we all think.
I think with this, I think this changes that because
I don't know. I don't know if this
Why
is
would it change it?
Well, because
now he
like
has
now
an
if they
excuse.
lose, you can't really blame Stevens. You
But
can blame that we
But
didn't
you
have our
played like
second
ass
best
the whole
player.
season,
I'm not.
I'll figure that out.
Nick, I'm not going to argue with that, but he has been great for the 7 years prior. So, and we talked about this. It's like you fire Brad Stevens. I'm not against that. I'm not completely against that. But it's like you fire Brad Stevens.
Thank you.
Who the hell are you going to get?
Kevin Garnett.
No, realistic.
Been saying it.
Realistic. He's not going to be an NBA. He doesn't just jump up to be an NBA coach.
Hey, I'm just saying.
No, I like the idea of it. I'm not going to say I wouldn't be
Steve
a fan
Nash
of it.
was never a coach either. All right. Obviously, he doesn't really need to coach that team, but I'm just saying.
But he got started at Golden State. He was a player coach. He was kind of working with the players. He got started somewhere.
Who?
Steve Nash. He was with the Warriors like 19, 20. And then he took the head coaching job.
Okay.
So like he started somewhere. I would love to see KG be the head coach of the Celtics. I think that would
Dante,
be
you want
fucking-
Stevens out?
No. I'm saying, like, in the argument that you fire Brad Stevens, there's no one else that you can replace him with.
don't
There's no
think
one
they're
out there.
firing him.
I don't think they are either.
Well, something's got to give because this team will, if they keep the same
They just gave
exact
him a
team.
massive
They
5-year
gave him
contract
an
last year,
extension.
too.
Need
This
more,
is what I
like,
think is
role
going to happen.
players.
This offseason, Danny Ainge is going to blow this team up.
I mean, you can't.
When
trade
you
Brown
blow it
though
up,
now.
Jay
Jason
blowing
and
it up.
Jalen are staying. Everyone else is
Well,
on the block.
Who's going to take care
I was
of
going
it?
to say, who's
Who are
going
you
to
gonna get for those players?
Listen,
Grant Williams.
I can't tell you
hot
right now.
commodity.
But I'm
The only
telling
one you can get something for
this
is Marcus
team,
Smart.
the way
The only
that
one
it
you can
is
get something
right
for.
now,
You can't get
the
too much.
Celtics team is going to look nothing like it is right now next season.
I mean,
I think it will.
I don't think it's.
Kemba Walker will
exact
still
same.
be there rotting on the freaking
I think
sidelines.
the team is going to look a lot different next year. I think Danny Ainge is, kind of like with Bill Belichick. We were supposed to be a lot better this year, and he's pissed that we weren't that good, and I think he's going to do something about it in the
But the
offseason.
thing is that Belichick had the cap space. He had the things available to improve the team. I don't see.
You don't
those-
know what move Danny
Of course,
Ainge
we
can
don't know what
make.
move. But what realistic move can they make?
That's up for him to decide.
Of course,
I don't know who's
Well,
available.
here's the thing.
I don't know
No,
who's
no,
available.
They can make a lot of good moves. They need free agent. They'll probably just sign. They need role players. They don't
I
need
agree.
good top talent.
No, that's why I'm saying you have your
They
two
have
stars.
two all-stars.
Now you just form around them. That's it.
All stars.
They need a big man.
But who is
The
that?
thing is we have Robert Williams. He can't stay healthy. When he's starting, we are 9-2, but
Like they
he can't
traded
stay
away
healthy.
Tice, and that wasn't a good move.
I
think
mean,
Tice is very
Tice was. I mean, he wasn't really much more
Defensively,
of a
he
role
was-
player.
The only one who could defend.
He was better than Tristan Thompson.
Oh, I'm not
That
gonna,
is true.
I'm not going to disagree with that. I think looking back on it, it kind of sucks that they did trade him because Robert Williams is hurt now, and it's like we only have one healthy center. So it would have been nice to
Tristan
have
Thompson
the
was
two.
the one to go.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was more tougher to trade him because he
Take
was
him and
making
the
more money.
Kardashians and send them back to LA.
I just think it's easier to say all this stuff like, oh, we're gonna make a bunch of moves, but like, which there are no good free agent bigs. I mean, Serge Ibaka is a guy you could get.
Well, I'm not saying
I
we
think
need a
Serge
big.
would be a great fit.
I'm not saying we need a big. I would
I
love
am.
Serge Ibaka.
Yeah,
I think Robert. I think
Bob
Robert
would do
Williams
well.
is the perfect center for the Celtics. He just needs to stay healthy.
but like Paul Millsap.
I like
old
the
is he?
idea of getting 34,
Stuff is not
36,
too old, I don't
36.
think.
Yeah.
I think you can look at like solid veteran role players. That's what you're saying, Dave. Like you don't need more star players. You have your 2 stars. You have your all-stars. Now you literally just need to form a team around them. Kemba Walker, you need a leader.
rotten eggs for the next 2 years.
I'm not, and this is
Rotten
by
eggs.
no way I'm bringing him up as an example. I'm not saying the Celtics have any possible chance of ever getting him in any which way, shape, or form. The Celtics need someone like Chris Paul. They need a older veteran player that has, he hasn't been to the finals, but he has been through a lot of shit in the NBA, experienced the highs and the lows, and he knows what it takes to get to a certain point. I think you bring a leader like that. Jaylen Jason.
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry wouldn't be a bad. That's not a bad option because he's a champion. He knows what it's like to win. You need someone like Jaylen and Jason. I'm not saying they're not good leaders.
36 also.
What's that?
How old?
36 Paul Millsap.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You don't need like Jason and Jaylen. I'm not saying they're not good leaders, but they're young. They're way too young to be leaders on a championship team. You need someone. We thought Kemba Walker was going to be that guy. Turned out he wasn't. You made that mistake. You move on from that whenever you do. Whether you trade him, you let his contract go, whatever.
Tough
I
contract.
think that
Tough
that's
contract,
the type of
2
player
more
that
years
they
is
need.
like a century
They
from
need
now.
a guy that's like in his early 30s. I know Chris Paul is in his early 30s, but you need someone like that's an older veteran, been in the league for like 10 years.
Mike Conley.
Surge, baby.
I like someone like Mike, like people like that. You know what I mean? Like guys like that, I feel like can really, they're not the biggest, sexiest names, but like they'll take you to that next level. Like they know what it's like to get to that next level. And that's just how I envision the Celtics.
Something's got to
Moving
give.
forward.
What happened
Horford.
this year was unacceptable.
Al Horford, I'd love Al
Bring him
Horford back.
back.
No,
on
I
the
was
team.
joking.
I genuinely would love him.
He's
Not
on
for
a
the money that he
massive
makes.
contract.
Not for. We have to get bought out or something. There's no way they'd be able to trade for him. It would only be like Kemba for Al Horford straight up. That's
Oh my God.
And more
Could
first
you
round.
imagine that? Could you imagine that?
And
Oh
more
my
first
God.
rounders.
What's going on with Tristan Thompson? Is he just sucking? Or?
Yeah,
I mean,
just not
he's
very
never.
good.
He's too
he's
busy
never-
getting sucked.
He's never been.
That's definitely a take.
That's definitely a take.
He's never been like a phenomenal player. I mean, he's been a role player, and
Kardashians know a
We
thing or
can
two
do
about
without
sucking
him.
around the planet.
we could do without him. But I can't tell you right now what the Celtics are gonna do. What they can do, they can't do things right now, and like 2 months from now, there could be a player that becomes available that isn't available now.
Yeah.
In the NBA, things happen so quickly.
Yeah.
Who knows what will happen in the offseason?
All right.
I just don't think the team's gonna look the same that it does right now next season.
right.
That's just what
I
I
hope
think.
you're right, but I think you're going to be wrong.
I did too.
In a way, I'm very cautiously optimistic when I say that, because I do at the same time. Listen, I've seen this team. I've seen Danny Ainge go through stages where he's trading everyone. Like 2013, 2014, we had fucking Nate Robinson on our team for like a day. We had Jameer Nelson on our team for a week. We had not Evan Turner, Tayshaun Prince. We had like these guys that were coming and going. We were trading them for second round picks. And then, we were at points where we wanted to make trades, and we just stood pat.
Trader Dan.
It could
Trader
go either
Dan.
way. I mean, we could literally have the same exact roster next year. I could see that happening, but it could go either way. I'm hoping it's the other way.
I'm going to tell you right now, don't fucking sleep on Mr. Ainge being out of town either.
I don't know.
Don't sleep on it.
That's a big thing. That's a
not
big domino to fall.
Don't sleep on
That's
it.
it's much harder to find a GM like Danny Ainge than it is to find a coach like Brad Stevens, I think.
I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, that's why coaches are the first ones to go.
You hit my
The
point.
scapegoat, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
GMs and managers get fired, not players. It's not right. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying.
It depends on the
Someone's got to go.
I feel like it also depends on the situation, and in this situation, Danny Ainge isn't the one that has to go. I don't think he does.
They got unlucky. Ultimately, they got unlucky with the Kemba contract.
Also, one more thing.
Yeah.
This year, I mean, we've sucked this year for numerous reasons. We have had 186 different injuries this year where players have missed games. So we've had more players miss games because of COVID than the next team by a wide margin. So we talk
the
about
Wizards?
unlucky. More than the Wizards.
Because
Yeah,
Kardashians in
Oh,
town.
we at one
Exactly.
point, in January, February, we were in a bad place.
We had to miss a week and a
But
half
even
games.
2 weeks ago, Evan Fournier missed 10 games for us after we got him because of COVID. It's like we were unlucky in a lot of different ways. So it's like
Sports.
Deal with Jabari Parker.
he just doesn't play. I don't know why. He was doing well for us, and then Brad Stevens was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna put him back on the bench."
Dante, do you
Doesn't
think
make sense. But I don't know. A lot of different things happened this year. it was a COVID year. That's not like an excuse.
Oh, here
but,
we
like,
go with the
No.
COVID.
I'm just saying, but like this year was just so different for every team. It's just like the way that they handled the COVID protocols, missing guys, even teams missing. Like the Heat missed had to cancel 5 or 6 games in like the last month. They had to play like 9 games in 12 days. Like that's.
I'll try to wipe it real quick. If it's
Everything
a
was
dud, I'll
so
let you know.
different this year because of the shit going on in the world. It's like I don't know. You can point at a lot of different things as why things happen this year, but I don't know. I can't wait for next year.
Like a champ though.
Election year, you know.
Yeah, election.
Joe Biden got in the house. It's all over.
A lot of different things happen. I'm excited for next year.
This is the last thing I'll say about the Celtics before we go on to the next topic. But do you think Tristan Thompson is bad because he dates one of the Kardashians?
Curse lives.
I think even
Booker.
for the Kardashians, he's a scumbag.
Yeah.
Here's a sports nuts. Here's a
Tristan,
sports
he
nuts
cheated on her,
conversation
like,
for you.
Like right before their kid was
Yeah,
born.
like
Still
multiple
doing it.
times.
Very publicly.
Still doing it.
I told
What do
you
you
they're
think?
going around the world.
So I think
Sucking beak.
that's the reason
Yeah.
why
Well,
he
I mean,
sucks.
Devin Booker is doing well.
She's a Jenner. Come on.
That's a gem.
Yeah, different.
I do group them all together.
Yeah, I
So,
know. Devin Booker is built different though.
Devin Booker is.
Nah, I don't think that's the reason.
All right, thank you. All right, next topic. Tim Tebow, tight end.
Electric.
The Jaguars.
I love it.
The Jaguars are expected to sign Tim Tebow to a 1-year contract to play tight end.
Why not? The Jaguars always suck.
Why not? Dude, the
know what's
Jaguars
funny?
are
I'm
all
pretty
about
sure-
selling tickets and making money this year. They just got Lawrence and Tebow now. Oh my god, it's a
His
show.
hometown.
It is.
It's a show.
Well, I mean, he's like a Florida guy generally, not like specifically
I
Jackson.
think he's from that area.
He's
though.
not
I think that he
signing
is
there
like
if it isn't for
northern-
Urban Meyer.
There's the reason why the Mets signed him to a AA contract. There's a reason why the Jaguars
Wait,
signed
hold
him to
on.
play
So
tight
he's
end.
from Jacksonville?
I don't know.
He's
He's
where-
from Florida.
I think he's from up there.
That makes sense.
He's from.
Somebody look
yeah.
this up.
Where he is from.
It's not
He's
official.
from the Philippines, but he grew up in.
He's from the Philippines. He's
He was born.
Filipino.
His dad lived in was a army man.
Tim Tebow's Filipino for those that
His
didn't.
dad
He
lives
went to. He was homeschooled.
First
Yeah, he's from
Filipino
Jacksonville. He grew up in Jacksonville.
Yeah, grew up in Jacksonville. Good call, AJ.
Thanks, bro.
But yeah, so it's
all
not official
money.
yet, right?
Not official, no.
So they put out odds for the amount of touchdowns and catches that he'll have this year.
0.
Over under 0.5 touchdowns plus 400
What about the catches?
over. I think it was 5 over under 5 catches.
Give me the over.
I take the dude touchdowns.
Lawrence
You're
to
telling me
Tebow.
they're not gonna have a trick
Plus 400 for one touchdown.
for one touch. Do you tell me they're not gonna have one
That's
trick
tempting.
play up their sleeve for him?
I don't think he
First-
makes the
He
roster.
has to make the roster
might not make
first.
the
All right,
I think he'll make
let's
the
say
roster.
let's say he makes the roster first game of the year.
I think
That
he's
does
making
not-
the
Could you
roster.
imagine?
You think so?
First drive of the season in the end zone, they do a trick play, Tim Tebow touchdown.
From Trevor-
oh my god!
Tim Tebow throws it to Trevor Lawrence for the touchdown.
He fucking
Gardner Minshew's also another play.
End the season.
That'd
End
be
the season.
crazy. That'd be
would-
Can they
nuts.
hand it to him and he can get a touchdown, or he has to catch it?
I think it's
good
just
question.
touchdown. It just said touchdown.
That would be
passing
hilarious. He
touchdown.
gets under center and like a goal line.
Wildcat.
offense.
QB
Hey,
sneak.
you can use him for different things. You could have him throw the ball a little bit. You could have him run.
He's making the team.
What-
He's a
did-
jack. He's like Mike. He's a jack of all
Did
trades.
he run the ball a lot when he was quarterback?
No.
He would
yeah,
run.
he
He'd
was
take
out
this
of
direct
pocket.
snap
Yeah.
and just like run up the middle.
He was an out of
He was a
pocket
big. He was a big guy.
quarterback.
So it's hard to tackle.
He
Yeah.
honestly probably should have like tried out the tight end position like
A while
way
ago?
back.
Yeah. He
When was
never
the last
played-
time he played an NFL game.
2012.
What year was that?
2012.
It's nearly 10 years.
He never played tight end in high school or college.
Almost
This is the
as-
first
yeah.
time he's ever played tight end.
Played
Really?
more seasons playing professional baseball than he has professional football.
That's
Wild.
crazy.
Wild.
That is a crazy
It's so
stat.
awesome. I love it. I think it's so electric.
What-
You know, good
It's a
for him.
It's a
Jacksonville move.
publicity stunt.
Of course, but you know,
Absolutely, and I love it for that.
say
I
what you
love
will
it.
about Tim Tebow and all the opportunities he was given, but the dude stuck it out with baseball.
Dude, he tried.
He tried.
He gave it a shot.
He gave it a
I
real,
give him a
real
lot of
shot.
credit.
I give him credit for that. And
He
now
is a gifted athlete.
Yeah.
He just, you know.
I mean, listen, he hit 233 in 287 games in the minors, including 163 with 3 home runs in AAA this last season. That's not great, but you know.
I was like, did you just have those numbers at the top of your head? I was like, you just.
Johnny.
But,
Yeah.
but it's just, you know, it's impressive to be able to, you know, not play baseball for 5-6 years, come off the snide and hit 233 off immediately.
Yeah.
So
Johnny, I have a question for you.
Uh-oh, in comes Nut.
what?
So why are you giving Tim Tebow a chance, but you won't give Albert Pujols a chance for what Albert Pujols has done in the past?
Well, I'm not saying he's going to make the team.
Yeah,
If
you
Albert
say,
Pujols-
oh, it's
if-
impressive, you know, Tim
If
Tebow,
Albert
whatever.
Pujols wants to start his career in AAA or AA, where he should be, if he's playing, wants to keep playing, then good for him. If he wants to keep busting it out and see if he can make it again. I'm down for some other team to sign Albert Pujols. I'm just saying there's a reason why the Angels didn't keep him on is because he's not playing the capabilities that he can play to. And if the Mets never promoted Tim Tebow to the majors.
Thank God.
You're not gifted anything in baseball. In professional sports, nothing's handed to you.
Or in life.
Nothing's handed to
Let's
you.
go, Casey.
Why should the job be handed to you? Tim Tebow grinded. It didn't work out for him. He's grinding
Yeah,
again.
but the reason Tim Tebow got an opportunity
Of course.
was because he is Tim Tebow.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
It was. He was gifted something, and he made the most of it. Albert Pujols, if Albert Pujols wants to say, okay, I'm going to take a step back, I'm going to work at AAA, see if I can get some of my bat speed up, and he grinds his way back, sure.
Yeah.
I'm
That
all
is true
for that.
I think any AAA team would be more than happy to have Albert Pujols just for tickets.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
How sick would that be?
Go to
Like,
Sox.
in
Go to
Albert Pujols
Sox.
in a box.
You would sell that place out in a heartbeat.
First game today.
Oh, yeah,
First game in full
I'm
effect.
on Nesson at 3.
No, I think I'm going Thursday.
Ooh.
I'm down.
I'm trying to go to Sox game
Chris
tonight. I
Sale
want to
might
go.
be Chris Sale might be making his way to Worcester in a few weeks.
Really?
Yeah,
we should go
doing
to.
some
We should
rehab.
try to go to Chris Sale
Where's the
start.
stadium?
That'd be sick.
Worcester.
Let's do that.
Kelly
I'm down.
Square, baby.
That'd be good for
Is it
content.
near,
It's a
Holy
death
Cross?
trap. Where?
Yes.
Nick, you in?
It's a death trap.
Far.
For when?
When?
Who?
When
For
is
sale?
Yeah, when are we going?
it? We're going Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
This Thursday. We're going to
Would you get
Loosa.
tickets for that?
You got tickets?
No, yeah. It's not.
This
Is
week,
it hard to get tickets?
I don't know.
No.
This week, though, Sox A's. I'm trying to go to tonight's game, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, it's great series. Two
Tonight?
best teams of baseball. Yeah,
You going to the game
I
tonight?
might. Yeah,
Tonight?
You
I'm trying
are.
to go tonight. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
I found some cheap tickets online.
Yeah?
Nothing too much. I mean, not cheap, but it's
How much?
Fine tickets.
after fees probably like 60, but they're pretty decent seats.
What,
Like,
bleachers?
No, not bleachers. I hate those bleachers.
You hate the bleachers?
Yeah.
Bleachers seats are
And
terrible.
Fenway?
Wait, you
Fenway?
hate those bleachers? What does that mean, you hate those
Those
bleachers?
bleachers.
They're bleacher
awful.
seats.
No,
They're
they're
I
awful.
love
not
those
great.
At
bleachers.
Fenway, they're
They're
terrible.
awful.
It's a
awful.
great
Hit the seat
time.
in front of you.
It needs.
Well, what are you
You
talking
just
about?
hit the seat in front of you when you're freaking down there.
I know. Oh, so we're talking about comfort here? I thought we were talking about having a good time.
Yeah.
It's great out
It's
there.
not just comfort though, but you sit 20, 30 rows up, you can barely see the field. You're so far back in the
What?
bleachers in the right field.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying that I'm brutal. I just had a bunch of chops.
Yeah.
You can't see the field. What do you mean?
You're far back.
I can see the field. I'm right in front of the field. I'm in the outfield. In the right field.
What
are
how
you
many
talking
times?
about
How many
here?
times you have to say field?
Field.
Let me bring out a picture. Are we talking about the same
Yes,
thing
we're
here?
talking about the same
are.
thing. It's a terrible
bleachers
field.
at Fenway aren't great. It's not that hard to admit.
It's not you know.
They're not comfortable seats.
They're not comfortable.
They're
None of
not that hard
the
to
well,
talk
in
about
defense,
comfort.
none of the seats in Fenway.
I'm talking about
Going, I
having-
go to Fenway to have a good time, but I
Exactly.
can be uncomfortable too. It
You could
sucks.
say I'd rather buy.
I wish I was more
beers.
comfortable.
Then you'll
Get
be
a
more
few Yeah,
comfortable.
spend like $50 for 2 beers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fenway's cool because it's like
Hey,
a
it's
historic stadium.
It's not
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
Exactly.
It's
I will,
either
I
you're
will die
all
on
in.
this hill. Fenway's not a good stadium.
That's what
I love the
makes it
stadium, but it's not a good stadium.
It's
Exactly.
either you're all in or you're all out. If
No,
you're
you
gonna
don't
go
have to be
Fenway
thinking
game-
That's a terrible mentality.
That's blasphemy what you just
You
said.
don't have to have that mentality to go to a baseball game.
No, I'm talking about going to Fenway. If you're gonna go to Fenway, you're gonna pay that amount of money for the beer, so you gotta go all in and just pay the
I
money.
think they're bitching about the beer.
No, that's what Dante was saying.
No, he's made a snide remark.
No, you're
about-
saying I said it's uncomfortable. You go, yeah, get a few more beers in you. I'm like, I have to spend $50 to get 2 beers.
So
I
it's
know,
like $60 for the
So I
alcohol.
have to
You're
spend
spending-
money to get comfortable and to get drunk,
You have
so
to
I'm
be
comfortable in my
have a
seat.
good time.
So they're making me spend money on beer
He's
so I can
trying
be
to get you
comfortable in my
to
seat.
take some weed before you go in,
Yeah,
right? That's what he's trying to do.
yeah. Bring a joint when I go
Take
to
a little
Fenway.
weed with you.
All
Take
right.
some hookah, go in the bathroom, smoke that shit up.
Hold on. I almost have a
Green
picture.
Monster, you see a big cloud of smoke. What's going on at the Green Monster? Oh, it's Casey and his hookah. It's
Hold on.
Casey smoking his hookah.
I
Don't
just
worry,
had a
there's no
picture.
fire.
I
You
know.
don't have to
We
pull up a
we
picture.
know what you're talking
We know what
about.
Fenway looks like.
We've all been there.
You're gonna show me this. I'm gonna know
All
what,
right.
Yes.
like.
Right here.
Yes, the bleacher seats in right
don't
field.
worry,
It's
right
exactly
there.
what we're talking
If you're
about.
sitting like right
Smudge
there,
your screen
No.
a little bit more.
The Ted Williams seat,
I'm,
best seat in the house.
I'm talking about like right there is a good time.
I know what you're talking
If you're going
about.
up a
We're
little-
on the same page.
If you're going
no
up,
one's confused.
If you're going
of
up
where-
a little higher.
No one is
Casey,
questioning.
what are you talking about? Get out of
Dunkin'
there.
Donuts.
He's
I will
trying to make it sound like none of us have been to Fenway.
We all
We've
know what
all
he's talking
been there. We
about.
know what you're talking about.
I would rather go be in those
Yeah.
bleachers
Yeah,
than
do we bring a
behind
jacket?
Behind the pole.
Like
Yeah.
on-
Yeah.
I would rather be in those bleachers, then under that awning.
As long as you're not blocked.
What
fine.
awning?
I mean, I hate the.
Where the poles are.
What are you talking about?
Oh, where the pole? That's the
poles
worst.
are.
That's
by
the
the foul
worst.
pole.
Yeah.
On the left
No,
side,
where
that's the
they had
worst.
the sticks in
Pesky
it.
pole?
Yeah,
No, not
those,
pesky
that's
poles.
the worst.
Not the
seat.
foul poles.
Those are the worst
The poles
seats.
that they have that the weight bearing.
The green poles.
Yeah.
On the left.
beams,
On the
yeah.
left.
Those things
Yeah.
blow up. It's like
Those
a
suck.
circus.
Those suck.
One
No,
year
thank
I
you.
was in Boston when I was like a little kid. I was like, it was like 2005, and I was there for a Sox opening day, and we got like 12 tickets. I don't know how we got them. It was like me and my whole family, and we were all seated behind the pole. And it was just brutal, absolutely brutal.
All right.
That's how they treat the DC people.
Yeah, I used to be a Sox fan.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
What happened?
Really?
DC got a team, I assume, is what happened.
No, so the reason why is because my foray into baseball. The reason why I got into baseball was the 04 playoffs. Like that's how I started watching baseball.
Oh, she should be a Red Sox fan.
So I started. My dad was a Yankee fan, so I started rooting for the Sox to root against him.
Typical in your household, you guys disagree all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That sounds like something we would do.
So then that
I bet.
offseason the DC got a team in the Nats, so I started going to Nats games. But really, my first like 3 years of being a baseball fan, I was a Sox fan.
Nice.
place in your heart?
No.
What about the Orioles?
What about the Patriots?
Oh God, no.
That was such a cold no, Johnny.
Yeah.
The Patriots.
No.
He goes.
No.
No.
All right. I don't know how we started talking about the Red Sox, but
fucking
next
Tebow.
topic.
Book it.
So,
about
Oh yeah,
Albert
he's
Pujols
gonna make.
going to
Wait,
the
so he's
Sox.
not on the team? So what is it? Training camp or something?
He got.
like that?
It's not even a deal yet.
Well, if he makes the roster, he's getting in the end zone.
Yes, not.
I'm telling you,
He's making
getting
the
in
roster.
end
There's
zone.
something to be said about former quarterbacks turned pass catchers.
If
Smartest players on the field.
if he makes
Really?
They
the
know the
team,
defense.
Why
Yeah,
do
they
you
know the
th-
formations.
What's
okay.
his name?
how
From
to
Ohio
get
State.
What are some pass
Terrell
examples
Pryor.
for us?
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell
Yeah,
Pryor,
receiver.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was sick as a receiver.
Any
If Tebow
other-
makes the
and then
team,
took steroids.
you can
Yeah,
bank
but
on the
it's been
stat.
10 years.
He's 33. He's doing this for the
Nice.
first time.
Fuck
It's
it.
a lot.
Fuck it. If he makes the team, you can bank on. I'm gonna put money down on him getting a touchdown this year.
situation.
Make a wish. Make a wish.
Yeah, if he gets on the roster, those odds will go way down.
I mean, Urban Meyer's his guy.
That's you
another
want to talk
thing.
about emotional?
Emotional
Wait.
pick.
Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
He's the coach of the Jaguars.
Since when?
Since
We've talked
fucking
about
like
this
4
many
months ago.
times
Just
on the
for a
show.
while.
Okay.
Few
Yeah, I
months.
knew that. All right. Next topic.
Yeah, I knew that.
He's
Since when? Oh, yeah, I knew that.
Who's the captain of your hookah?
What? All
Who's
right.
the captain of your hookah?
So the last dance. Has everyone seen the Last Dance here?
Yes.
Yes.
So the Lakers are
seen
coming
4
for
of
the
them.
Last Dance. They're coming out with a Lakers docu-series detailing history of the team to be released by Hulu. So
The
yeah.
whole history of the team?
Whole history.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for the what is it? The
Showtime.
HBO
Yeah.
series about the Showtime Lakers. That they're
Yeah.
making.
When's that coming out?
Okay.
Sometime
I don't
soon.
know.
Soon.
With
Yeah.
Bo Burnham as Larry
Bo
Bird.
Burnham as Larry Bird.
What?
Hilarious.
What?
Great
Yeah.
casting.
Yeah.
Wait. So this
What?
is like a.
Wait, it's not a documentary.
It's not.
No,
it's like a
like a mini-series.
It's like an OJ versus the people.
That's
Showtime
sick.
Lakers.
That's sick.
So yeah, they're doing a mini-series about the Showtime Lakers, the '80s Lakers, with Bo Burnham playing Larry Bird.
That's
Adrian Brody
awesome.
is
Hilarious.
playing. Adrian Brody's playing Pat Riley.
They have some former college ball player playing Kareem. 'cause they
Yeah.
needed
That's
someone
sick.
to-
I thought it was just gonna be a documentary. I didn't know it
No,
was
and
actually
then they're
like
also
this.
making this documentary now that's paid for by the Bus family, so it's gonna be like a fucking jerk off of the
Propaganda.
Lakers.
Oh yeah.
Like the fucking Last Dance was. How I get proved by Jordan. It was just a jack off of Jordan. We were just jacking each other off over
I
here.
still enjoyed it.
out of all.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was fun. Listen, when I had nothing else to do, that was fun. I enjoyed it.
Out
Knocked
of
out the Chameleonaires.
All right, what happens in your business is your business.
out of all
What?
the
He's over
documentaries.
here going like this and jacking of all trades over here. What the fuck's going on?
I'm saying that all just these only documentaries.
Remember,
just
you get $1 million
jack-offs.
not to do that anymore, all right, Sheila? Wait.
Out of all
Remember
the
that TikTok?
out of all the
What?
sports.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about jerking off for?
I'm saying
get
that-
your mind out of the gutter.
What I
man.
was
Come
saying
on.
is that these all these things are just giant jerk offs of these celebrities.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jordan
you're
made
talking-
sure nothing bad about
Jordan
him was
had
said
a
during the last
10-part
dance.
docuseries made about himself.
And he
And
was
just showing
yeah.
why being a dick was being a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm an
being a
asshole.
dick.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
don't
So make
spoil
it
it
about
for
the
Will.
greatest
He's watching
basketball
it. Yeah,
player
he-
of all time.
yeah.
Oh,
I
LeBron
mean,
James.
look,
They didn't
it
make a
does
LeBron
make
doc
sense.
yet.
No, Michael Jordan.
They didn't make a LeBron doc yet.
No. They made a Michael Jordan one.
Oh, you said the best player of all
The
time.
greatest basketball player of all
Yeah,
time.
LeBron James.
Michael Jordan.
Guys, why are we talking about Kareem?
The,
Well, no, it's the Lakers
out
doc.
of all the sports documentaries and shows that are coming out, and Nick, I'm sorry I'm bringing this up, but I'm very much looking forward to the Tom Brady documentary when it does come out.
He's got one coming up?
Yeah, on ESPN.
I thought you had that Tom versus Time thing, but I didn't
No,
realize
it's
the
a
other.
legit like.
Another jack. Another jack out.
I mean,
we've talked about Tom Brady.
I'd love to watch a Tom Brady documentary about how he won. I think it was 6
I'll
rings.
100% watch that.
Yeah. I'll look it
Let's
up.
be
I think
clear,
it's
I got
supposed
mad
to.
respect for the guy. I just fucking hate him now because he's on a different team.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 9-episode series. It's basically going to be like The Last Dance, but for Tom Brady.
The New England Patriots are bigger than Tom Brady. I'll say until I go to the grave.
It's called Man in the Arena.
They're already making it?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
I think they should wait
They
till-
announced it
The
last.
story's not over.
They
Yeah.
announced that
He's
the
still
ending
playing.
to it was, what's your favorite championship? He goes, the next one, and that's where it closed off.
I think
The trailer was sick. They said it's coming out
You
this
getting
year.
pumped up, Casey?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Obviously, I'll watch it, but I think they're jumping at the gun a little bit. I think they should wait till he retires.
What if he
Maybe you
announces
should make the
retirement on the
documentary.
documentary?
Oh, yeah. What
Job
if,
ain't finished.
what if the documentary ends with him saying, this is my last year?
What
Wow.
if instead he announces
If he has a perfect season this year, he's done. I guarantee you he's done.
He could.
If he has a perfect season this year and wins the Super Bowl, he's
Wait,
done.
so is it ESPN's making it?
ESPN.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this is all like.
I think he likes football too
Yeah,
much.
what if the documentary comes out, like the last episode comes out a week before the season
Oh,
starts?
kinda
and
like
he goes,
how-
this is my last season.
Kind of like how Tom versus
He
Time
already
did,
signed
like
a 2-year deal. There's no way he's gonna.
like Tom versus Time, like followed it in like real events, like as it was going on.
This
like,
this is basically his entire career up to that point when they finished. So it's
okay.
gonna be about the 6 rings. Obviously not the
Because
7.
with Time versus Time, they just like kept
Is
filming.
that right?
Yeah,
All right.
because they stopped filming. I mean, probably like after the 6th Super Bowl or something like
fucked
that.
up.
Yeah.
So I just read this article. Speaking of Tom Brady, we talked about he bought the yacht last week.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I know what you're gonna
Jeff
say.
Bezos?
Yep.
So I just saw this article. Jeff Bezos bought a new super yacht. It's so
Yep.
big that it needs its own
Yep.
yacht for support.
$500 million.
$500 million
What?
super yacht.
He bought a $500 million yacht.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would be so
417
cool.
feet.
Pull it up.
I'll
Hold
just
this
photos
crap
of
up.
it.
It is absolutely absurd. It's absolutely absurd.
I thought it was a.
It's got to be up
Nick,
there
what
with
do
the
you always say?
Jaguars owner's boat.
Write it off.
Write it off.
Saad Khan.
If only there's.
It's a business boat. That's taxable.
Yeah,
We're gonna have it in the pit on Jeff Bezos' new boat.
How much is Jerry Jones's yacht?
Not as much as
not
this
500
one.
million.
I'm asking how much it is.
Here's a line from this article. This is just sad. $500 million is an inconceivable amount of money for most people, but it's a small fraction of the $75 billion that Bezos gained in 2020 alone.
That's fucking absurd. We're $200 billion. $500 million
Where's
is
the
nothing.
boat?
That's nothing.
Share the boat, okay?
He's pulled. Wow.
Let me see this fat
That's the
ass.
Titanic.
We need a nationalized super yacht.
He bought the Titanic.
Jerry Jones is 250 million.
250. Yeah, it's
No
that's
way.
pennies.
Oh, 250 million. I thought you said
Yeah,
billion. I
Bezos
was like, no
spits
way.
on that.
Yeah, literally. Hold on. We're getting it.
Are we getting a boat or
We're
anything
getting it.
yet?
Hold on. He's working on it.
boat.
Here.
Boat.
We want a boat.
Oh god,
We
that's so
want a
big.
boat. We want a boat. We want a boat.
Hold on, we got it. We're working on it. It's coming. Oh, there it is. Look at the size.
Oh!
Look at the size.
Damn! Look at that motherfucker! Damn!
Holy shit.
That's a boat.
Ooh, look at that motherfucker.
Could you imagine needing a boat for your boat?
Damn! Jeff Bezos can have a bitch every night for the rest of his life on that boat.
That's bigger than like the boats you go on a cruise.
Yeah.
Dude, that's literally
There's a helipad.
the Titanic.
That is a cruise ship.
So you're saying he needs a second yacht?
He needs like a support yacht for this yacht.
How many?
does that mean?
That's gotta be a 25-person.
His dinghy is a yacht.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know. I don't even
Where's the
know.
dinghy?
I don't.
He's obsessed with the dinghy.
You get
Where's
it
the dinghy?
The dongle? The dinghy or the dongle?
This happens to everyone that gets
All
divorced.
right,
They
anybody
just
who
go
knows
and buy a
Bezos, let's
$500
get on that
million
boat.
Midlife crisis. I buy a $500
You get
million
divorced.
yacht.
You get divorced. You buy a $500 million yacht. Everything's all good.
Boom.
You wanna how you get over that? Get about
Yeah.
40 females on that and you're all set.
40. He can fit about 4 fucking.
I wonder how many people are employed just to work on that.
Gotta be over 25.
Full staff.
Gotta be over 25.
Oh yeah, I was at 25, 30 probably. Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
be over 25.
Got
That's
chefs
nuts.
on there and
You
shit.
probably got 5 people driving the boat along.
Oh,
Yeah, people directing the
Yeah.
boat.
I'm the captain now.
Jeff Bezos, I'm the captain.
That's crazy.
Amazon Prime on the side of it.
yeah.
Here we go with their
So
packages.
the real question is, how much time do you think he's going to spend on that?
I'd
I mean, if you're spending that much money,
but you don't spend as much time as you think.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like you're
It
spending.
doesn't matter to him.
You're
That's
saying
like-
if
yeah, no,
you
I
spend
know,
that
that's what
much
I'm
money,
saying,
but
like,
like that's not
exactly.
a lot of money to him.
God
So
damn
it's
it.
like, yeah,
it's
I
too
know.
much. Too much.
Fucking rich people,
He could-
man.
I mean, yeah.
How dare they?
Where's it docked?
Probably like Florida.
Fort Lauderdale.
Boston Harbor.
Actually, I have a percent of his net worth.
Southie.
I actually have an interesting story about Herb Chambers.
Oh yeah, I almost worked for Herb.
Really?
Yeah.
I know
So
her himself.
one of my buddies has been on Herb's yacht before, and his dad's good friends with him. And Herb was telling a story of, I don't know what bridge it is, but some bridge around Boston. They made it into a drawbridge because Herb had to like go around, like the yacht had to go around the bridge all the time. And so Herb spent, I think it was like $62 million in infrastructure to remodel the bridge.
Sick.
And someone asked him, why did you do that? He said, because I have so much money now, the only thing I can't buy is time. Wow. And it took an hour for them to go around the bridge every time. Wow. But he spent $62 million.
He's got that much money?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's absurd.
That's just blasphemy.
That's ridiculous.
That's blasphemy.
That's pretty cool though.
Don't buy any more cars from Herb Chambers.
Ridiculous.
Crack the code,
Must be
bought
nice.
some time.
That's wild. That's such a line.
Bought some time.
That's such a baller quote.
It's really expensive hour.
There's the only thing I can't buy is time.
Yeah.
That's so baller.
I hate to tell you, you can't buy time anyway, bitch.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
J-Lo and Ben
I'll
Affleck.
never buy a car from Herb Chambers.
Back at it again.
Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck spent several days together in Montana.
Ooh, Montana.
You know what goes on in Montana, baby.
Hey, I know they're hounds. And they ain't the pack of wolves I'm talking about.
There was this tweet. Hold on a second before you get into this. There was this tweet that came out. I fucking was crying when I saw this.
Worst. Yeah.
J-Lo going back to Ben Affleck is A-Rod's biggest loss to Massachusetts since the 2004 ALCS.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Let's go.
It's so bad.
That's a great
Poor
tweet.
guy.
Ugh. Fuck A-Rod.
Ben Affleck and J-Lo?
Yeah.
Back at it again.
So
A-Rod
did
getting
she
cucked.
upgrade or
He got
downgrade?
cocked.
Upgrade.
I mean, you have your choice between multi-millionaire athlete and multi-millionaire movie star. You know,
I mean,
it's
you
kind of a
can't go
sidestep.
wrong. Yeah.
I mean, she's got her own fucking money. Let's be
Yeah,
fucking honest. She don't
she's-
need, she don't need the help.
She's good.
J-Lo has the choice of anyone in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say Ben Affleck's kind of like a pasty white guy, so like I don't see it, but like.
But
you
he's
know,
from Boston.
He's from Boston.
He's
He's
a
got the
Boston
Boston
guy.
charm.
Come on.
All right,
He's
J-Lo,
got the
start showing up
charm.
the Boston more often, baby.
It's the accent. It's the accent. She can't help
The most
herself.
attractive accent in the world is a Boston
Park
accent.
that car in the yard, baby. Let's go. Put that shit in reverse. Beat.
Put your bow in the Boston Harbor.
That's great. So are they officially dating or is this
No, it's
just
just like a
reports?
passionate.
They were just hanging out.
I mean, they gotta be.
They were in
hanging
Montana
out.
for a week.
Yeah.
They're just friends.
They were
Hanging out.
banging more than we were banging freaking energy drinks, all right?
And we have a lot of Bang energy drinks too.
We do.
Oh yeah.
So much that
Part
we
3
have.
coming soon?
Yeah. Part
We got
3?
Babe Part 3 coming up soon.
That happened?
Yeah, it is.
Where's
It's
the drinks?
in the fridge.
Good. Energy Drink Friday. Keep the fucking bridge rolling.
Energy drink Friday. That can
Exactly.
Try them all till we try them all.
All right, Dante, back to you again. Your
Oh, back
boy,
to me.
J. Cole. He's playing for the Rwandan. Is that, did I say that correctly?
Yes.
The Rwandan club in the Basketball Africa League.
How fucking sick is that?
NBA Africa.
His album's dropping on Friday and he plays in his first game on
I
Sunday.
mean, you might be a bigger J. Cole fan right now than Casey is of Tom Brady.
Whoa.
You might be.
No way.
Do you have a Tom Brady tattoo?
Dante
No.
came in so hyped.
How would we
He was like a high school kid that like had a great weekend.
You know what?
On
That's it.
Monday. This
New
morning he
TikTok.
came in, he's like, Will, you got to see this documentary.
Yeah, this
Unbelievable.
12-minute documentary. You can't believe it. Listen, I do have J. Cole quote tattoo on me. No such thing as a life that's better than yours.
Big Nick would say,
I
"I'll
have
get him on the
been
show."
to like five concerts of his I've been to. I'm a big J. Cole guy. The guy, he's a great dude. I mean, he's
I'm
a
the
very
same.
humble rapper.
You call him a great dude? You ever met the guy?
No, I wish.
Probably the biggest dickhead in your life, probably.
I don't know about that, but he is.
I'm not saying he's a dick. I'm saying he could be one of the biggest dickheads.
He could be.
Could be. I mean, I don't know. I've never met him.
He,
know what, that's
he
it,
gave
on
me
the
a shout
record.
out in the crowd in Baltimore at the concert. I was like first or second row.
Really?
This was in 2011.
DJ Trowell, how's it going?
No, I had a Jesus Shuttlesworth jersey, Lincoln High.
That's
He's like, I
sick.
see you
Wow,
out there
that's
with the
legendary.
Shuttlesworth.
That's
At
sick.
the concert, I threw it up to him.
No way.
I
Really?
threw it up to him. He picked
That's
it up.
so
Yep.
cool, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And now he has it framed in his room.
He might.
Signed by DJ Trowell.
I should have signed it.
You should
That
have.
would have been even more valuable.
That's awesome.
Should have signed it.
But yeah, no, I mean that's so dope. I mean, like he has been like, if he wasn't a rapper, like I'm not saying he would have been like an NBA player, but like he would have pursued a career in basketball.
Well, he was a walk-on at St. John's.
Yeah, I mean,
Say,
he's a
yeah,
6
he could,
foot.
he like played. He was.
He was solid. He was 6'4". I mean, he's a tall dude, and over the years, he's been training with Chris Brickley, the shooting coach. He trains for NBA guys.
Blackhawks
Has a
basketball.
good shot. I mean, if you watch him do shooting drills and shit like that, J. Cole, the videos he puts out, he has a solid jumper.
I think the coolest part about this whole thing, though, is like, this is the first season of this Africa League. The NBA is really trying to push heavy for the NBA in Africa, and this is a great way to build publicity for this.
Yeah,
J. Cole
for
coming to
sure.
Africa.
He's
like-
just gonna live in Africa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is like, it's a J. Cole thing to do, and I think
Get
like,
the Elephants to play point guard. Power forward.
I think it's cool too because
That'd be
he's
sick
like,
if there's elephants on the court.
All right, Casey. That's
Yeah,
That would be sick if there were elephants.
you guys, Will, you can take over from here.
See ya.
I'm heading out.
Dodger, you gotta agree with me on that. Wouldn't that
It would be cool seeing elephants on a basketball
Yeah.
court. Sorry, Casey, I never thought of that once in my life.
Why don't we just make an animal league?
Have you seen the videos of that kid with the elephant playing basketball?
LeBron James?
No, I haven't.
No. You know what I'm talking about?
Which
Thank
animal
you.
do you think would be?
He jumps like off his trunk and he like dunks the ball.
Yeah.
What animal do you think would be the best at playing basketball?
shooting the
What
fucking
animal?
ball.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, like a gorilla.
Well, all right. Here's a question. What animal do you think would be the best at playing basketball?
Elephant.
Giraffe.
Good
Elephant.
answer. Good
Yeah.
answer.
He can
Giraffe
kinda
could
take
play
with his
center
trunk.
easily.
We have proof.
He gets every tip off. Every tip off.
Giraffe
Yeah.
might be in danger
Yeah.
of goaltending a lot.
We have
Yeah.
proof that elephant
I'd have to
is.
say probably a gorilla.
Or a gorilla.
I think
Or
a
some
gorilla
kind
too.
of monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, monkey.
Yeah,
A monkey.
maybe like an orangutan, those long
I like
arms.
They have the best
Unbeatable
motor skills.
crossover.
Swinging all over.
Donkey Kong.
I mean, a cheetah can run up and down the court faster than anybody.
Yeah,
Just
but,
alley-oop it to him.
I mean, the answer is a golden retriever. Have you guys seen Airbud?
That was one
that's technically not
specific
from Africa.
golden
Yeah,
retriever.
it's
Is
not
it any
from
animal?
Africa.
From Africa.
That was
Not any
one
animal.
specific, very
And he
talented
can
golden
ball.
retriever.
Have you seen Air Buddies? He has a whole litter of dogs.
Not from Africa.
We didn't say from Africa.
So,
Have to be
Casey, what are you
African
picking?
animals.
Giraffe?
Opposable
No, elephant. We already
Elephant.
have
Oh,
proof
yeah.
of the elephant.
Okay.
I'm choosing Airbud.
What about you, Nick?
I'm going to go with the giraffe. I'm sticking with that giraffe. Fucking go down and play center, baby.
Yeah, Ming.
How about you, Will?
Velociraptor.
He's the iguana.
How about you, Joe?
Iguana?
I'm going kangaroo.
It's
Oh, they
Australia.
got
That's not
pouch.
Africa.
You
That's
say
not
Africa. You say
Africa.
animal.
I'd love to see
Alright.
Justin versus a kangaroo in the post.
Oh, let's
Kangaroo
fucking
is
get
great,
this shit.
actually.
Roll the money up. Let's
John.
go.
John.
They got a pouch.
Kangaroo
They can
is
hide
good.
the
They got
ball.
hops.
Yeah,
they can
what'd you
jump.
say, Dave? Monkey?
I'm going to go with like an orangutan.
Orangutan.
Long arms.
Yeah, those are those in Africa?
Yeah,
We-
you want those thumbs.
We didn't say Africa though.
No, we're saying Africa.
No, we didn't.
No, we're going anything. They can be
We're changing
anything.
it Africa.
Bless you.
No, changing it Africa.
Bless you.
It has to be an African animal.
What do you
It
say?
doesn't have to be in Africa now.
So going back to J. Cole, what I think what is also cool about this is that like he's like genuinely doing what he wants to do. Like he loves basketball and he's always wanted to play and he's chasing his dream. I think that's pretty fucking cool.
Well, pick your animal.
I did. I
you
said monkey like
Oh.
2 minutes ago. That's the closest thing to a human.
All right.
36, same
AJ,
age
Kevin,
as
what'd you guys
Paul
say?
I'm going bear.
Who,
Bears
J.
can
Cole?
fly.
Yeah.
They can run fast. And when they stand up, they might be like 10 feet. The hoop's 10 feet.
Oh wait, what'd you pick?
Wait, bears can fly.
Bear.
Bears
Wait.
can run fast.
Bears can fly.
Figuratively fly.
You're going with the bear?
Figure of speech.
Oh, yeah.
How do you post up against a bear? It's a good point.
It's fair.
Oh man,
that's
boy,
why you
would
get a
I love
giraffe.
to see a gorilla posting up against a bear. That sounds great.
Talk about Kong vs. Godzilla. I'd rather see them play one-on-one Kong vs. Godzilla. All right, who'd win a one-on-one, Kong or Godzilla? There's another question.
We are
Not
we-
from
Picking
Africa.
Kong. They're from Skull Island, okay? They're from the Hollow Earth.
All right. Speaking of animals, we got a tiger loose in a West Houston neighborhood,
West
I heard
Houston.
about
and I think we do have
What
a
the
video.
fuck?
We got a video.
Gunpoint.
Oh, damn.
Imagine looking outside.
Look at that tiger.
Day.
Yep, middle of the day. Someone
What do you
pet
mean?
tiger.
This is definitely some idiot who fucking had this.
Oh, whoa.
This is definitely some
seems like
idiot
we'll
that had a
go
tiger as a pet and it just got loose.
Yeah, there's more tigers as pets as there are in the wild.
Oh, yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's like not even close, I don't think.
I mean, I'd be kind of terrified if I,
I mean,
saw
if they
that
shoot
thing.
this thing, that's ridiculous.
Someone was pointing.
They shot it?
Someone was pointing. a gun at
They were
gunpoint.
going to. I mean, it is a loose tiger.
I would hold them at gunpoint too.
Tiger's
Yeah.
gonna fucking kill anything that encounters it. So
Where is this?
Houston.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was it?
How the fuck did that?
House for sale. He's
No,
going to check
apparently
it out.
someone said that.
He's checking out the house.
I could live here.
He's
checking out the
chilling.
house.
He's vibing.
He's not
It's gotta be.
bothering.
It's gotta be a private owner. It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Not.
That's I like
You think
in
so?
a way like I
yeah,
feel
I'm pretty sure
you don't
I'm
break
sure
into
there was a
the
guy
I feel
that
bad
literally
for
like
those
brought it
animals,
back into
too.
his house.
I feel bad for that
Yeah.
animal because it's like he's confused. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
He's like he knows he's not supposed to be there, but it's just like what do you
That's
do?
what's fucked up.
It's
fucked
crazy
up.
easy to get a tiger. Apparently, it's like a ton in Texas specifically.
Joe
I'm gonna
Exotic.
scream. Hold on. Wait, got to turn off the key.
Crazy. Have they caught the
What
tiger?
was his thing
There we
again?
go. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, they caught it.
Where was Joe Exotic's fucking?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
that's
Close
right,
enough.
yeah.
GW Zoo.
enough.
Owned by Carol Basket now.
So it was confirmed that they ended up catching it?
Yeah. So what happened was someone reported that the apparent caretaker said he was with the zoo when confronted, but did not elaborate.
What?
The rogue tiger was eventually captured inside a home. According to Gill, someone later pulled up in a white Jeep Cherokee and took off with the tiger. The location of the tiger and its handlers remain unknown.
AKA not a zoo.
Not a zoo.
Not a
I don't
zoo.
think any zookeeper would just be like, let me just use this house real quick for the tiger.
All right, let's just pull up. Yeah, it's
Speaking
probably
of
like a
Carol Baskin, did you hear she's starting her own cryptocurrency?
wash.
Oh,
Shut the
yeah.
fuck up. No,
Yeah.
you're not. You're lying.
I
You're-
swear,
you're
I got the thing. It
absolutely
said-
lying.
What?
got the
What's it
email
got?
from
Don's
LinkedIn.
fucking face on it?
I got the email from LinkedIn. Your connection's in the news.
You're connected to Carol Baskin?
Yeah, we're a connection. It says Dogecoin clearly not for cat people. Tiger King star Carol Baskin launches her own cryptocurrency called Cat.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
This is fucking
Money.
Way.
Bye, bye, bye.
It's called
Yeah.
Just Cat?
Not
I'm
number
getting
two.
it. What's it called? What's it called? Cat? Cat.
Speaking of, there's another news. Jeff Lowe says that he got an anonymous letter saying that Carol Baskin's ex-husband's underneath her house.
What?
What?
Yes.
They say in check.
It's probably from Joe.
Check the house! Check the house! Check the house!
Must be lonely.
Nice. You also stop around signs too. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking bitch belongs in prison, assholes.
That's all we got for topics. But we got Trivia Tuesday, right,
Trivia
Johnny?
Tuesday.
Oh, baby.
So,
Trivia Tuesday?
So I don't know if you heard this last night, but Russell Westbrook broke David Robertson's streak of all-time
Oscar Robertson.
Yes.
Oscar
I
Robinson.
combined two players.
David Robertson.
David
David Robinson's a
Robinson.
relief pitcher. Oscar Robinson is the guy I was talking about.
And he had 2020.
Yes. So he broke his all-time
Triple
double record.
182.
Yeah. Which he just was a man possessed.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. It is really
He dropped 20
unbelievable.
again, 20 points, 20 assists last night. I mean, he's unreal right now.
His
They lost.
odds for getting a triple double last night were like minus 400.
So
Yeah.
I was thinking
It's
that because I
hilarious.
was thinking the past few days, as it was getting closer, I was like, I wonder what the odds are for him to get triple double, and I'm like, it's probably very favorable.
yeah, absolutely.
That doesn't
Not
surprise me.
even worth it.
So last night also, Westbrook recorded his 20,000 points and 8,000 assists in his career.
Only
Only 4 players have done it.
Oh,
This is the
that's
on
the
the
trick.
answer.
I do know the answer.
All right, Dante, don't answer.
Is
Only
it
3 other
current or
players.
all-time?
All-time.
All
Only
time.
3 other players all-time have
What's
done
the
it.
stats?
20,000 points and 8,000 assists.
I will say,
Jason Kidd.
No.
I'm not going to give the answer. There's one player
know the
that
answer?
is going to be like,
Hard
you
to
guys
get.
are
You know the
probably not
answer?
gonna- yeah, I do. You guys are
So
probably not
no
gonna-
to John Stockton?
No to Stockton.
Magic.
No to Kid, right?
No to Kid, no to Magic.
One of them is gonna. You guys are gonna be
Chris Paul.
surprised.
No to
Steve
Chris
Nash?
Paul.
What's the question?
20,000 points, 8,000 assists career.
There's 4 players. One of them
players.
is
LeBron
Westbrook.
James.
LeBron James has
one
done
of
it.
Kobe Bryant.
Not Jordan, not Bryant.
Thank you.
Allen Iverson.
Not
Michael
Kareem.
Jordan.
He didn't get assists.
He said Allen Iverson.
No, not yet.
Pistol Pete.
Not Pistol Pete.
Michael Jordan.
Not Michael Jordan.
Larry
Charles
Chris
Barkley.
Not
Nope.
Charles Barkley.
Paul. Larry?
Not
Nope.
Larry.
Bill Russell.
Not Bill Russell. There's one obvious one that you guys haven't got.
There's one.
Shaquille
You have to
O'Neal.
think about one of
You
them.
didn't really get assists.
Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
No.
Oh, that is a good guess though.
Kevin Garnett.
Dwayne Wade.
Steph.
No. Doesn't have the assists.
Bronny James.
Bronny, yes. Bronny's done.
Soon.
Yeah, who are we missing?
Isaiah
It's
Thomas,
obvious.
the old Isaiah Thomas.
No. Obvious one. Just, it's very obvious.
Can you give us a hint for the obvious one?
Think about
no.
Russell Westbrook. Just like.
Oh, Oscar Robertson.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there's one.
Duh.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know if they'll get the last
I think
one.
Dave
We'll give
might.
them a minute.
I think
We'll
Dave
give you
might.
guys a
So we got
minute.
two more.
This
One
is
more. There's one
This
more.
last one's
You got
tough.
two.
Are these well-known names, or?
He's pretty well known.
He's well known. He's a legend. He's an NBA legend.
Bob Cousy.
No.
John
He's more
Havlicek.
he's more recent than those
Kareem
guys.
Abdul-Jabbar.
He's like a 90s player.
90s.
early 2000s.
Paul
player.
Pierce?
Scotty.
Jason Kidd.
No.
Nope.
No.
Tracy McGrady.
Kevin Garnett.
No.
No, those are not 90s
You're repeating
guys.
now.
Those 2000 guys.
The last two ones you gave were two
Karl
that already
Malone.
Let's see.
Not Karl Malone.
Reggie Miller.
Not Reggie Miller.
That's a good guess.
Kevin Garnett.
No, not
No.
good. All right, Paul Pierce.
I said Paul Pierce.
No, I'm kidding.
Ray Allen. Ray Allen.
No.
Guys, you said 90s. 90s.
Yeah.
He was.
90s.
Oh. Can I give a small hint? They might
Yeah.
not get. He
We'll go-
was a former Celtic at one point.
Ooh, Kevin.
JoJo
Garnett.
White.
He was on the team. He was on the team for 1 year.
Gary Payton.
Yes,
There we go.
Gary
Gary
Payton.
Payton. Glove.
Gary Payton was on my wall for 1 year with the Celtics.
Was it the Celtics hit that made you think that, or are you going that
Yeah,
direction?
the Celtics hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think of who the
I would
Celtics
never
are.
got
that's
Gary
the-
Payton.
That's
No
a tough
way.
one. No, when I
That's
saw
the
that
90s
stat
guy.
and I saw Gary
Was
Payton.
Reggie Miller
That's it,
already
right?
said?
Yeah, we got them
Well, we
all
got
already.
them all already.
Oh,
Gary Payton was the last
Russell, Oscar,
Yes,
LeBron, and Gary Payton.
Yep.
Kevin Garnett. All right. Questions?
one. Questions?
Doc Rivers. You got any questions?
How's everyone doing right now?
Oh, we're doing great.
Rank your goats.
Rank
That
your
might
goat
be
goats.
that might be another top five we might do.
Oh, yeah, your top five
goats
goats.
of all time for any sport.
We'll say that for TikTok. Matthew, thanks for the
That's a good
suggestion.
one. I like that.
Good TikTok.
Thanks,
Well, I already got a sleeper pick
For your goat of
for
goats.
a goat of goats.
Save it.
No, I wouldn't be one. So we're talking about like any sport,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
goat of that
Yeah.
sport. Right?
Yeah, goats of goats.
Riddle.
Not sure how this
Riddles
woman had,
tomorrow.
two kids
Yeah.
that were 4 months apart, but good for her.
Hold on, what did Will just say?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's not
I'm
an
in
error.
love with a stripper.
What was
I
it?
mean,
June 23rd and October 12th.
She had a kid within 4 months.
You know,
maybe
I was
adoption?
painting that and I saw that. You think
Questionable.
that's a typo?
maybe
Unless they
maybe
adopted
adopted? Yeah.
I was gonna say it could have been like one adopted kid.
Yeah, a lot of ifs there, but
Wait.
I mean, that'd be impressive if that was born naturally.
Yeah.
AJ, we got a comment, Casey, for you too. Someone said they love more than a bat mug.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
thank you. Good job, Casey.
Good job, AJ.
appreciate you guys watching it.
Yeah.
All right, question for Big Nick. Don't be biased. Patriots record for next season.
17 games.
12-5.
12-5. Woo.
12-5.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna.
12-5, and one of those wins is against the Bucks.
What?
With you, Nick.
I'm
with
going.
you.
I'm 10-7.
They got the 6th easiest schedule in the league.
I know. I think that's a floor though. 10-7.
with you,
But
Nick.
I see them winning 11 games. But I'm gonna go 10. Comfortably 10. I
Got
think they
12
win
and
10.
5.
Their schedule is really pretty easy. So I mean they'll have a few games here and there, but I think the schedule is pretty favorable for them.
What do you got?
I'm with you. 12-5.
12-5.
8-8.
I mean,
Well,
there's
there's
17
17
games,
games.
so it's got to be something.
There's 7.
8-1.
Yeah, there's no more being 500. You're either above or below.
On a technicality, you could be
Tie
500 with a
I guess you
tie.
could get a tie.
True.
Yeah.
Who was the Rams head
8-1.
coach?
Jeff Fisher.
Yeah. Poor guy.
8-8 King.
The guy is 8
Jeff
and 8
Fisher.
king. 8
What
and
a
8
fucking
king.
space shot.
Or 7-9. He loves being
Ludicrous.
7-9 too.
So funny.
Any other comments?
Most underrated player in every sport. We'll go one sport per person. Dante, who do you think's the most?
Soto.
And basketball.
No, I wouldn't say Juan Soto.
Underrated.
Okay? He's not underrated. He's aptly rated. You know, I think he's the most underrated player in baseball. Bryce Harper.
Oh, please. Anybody who signs for over $300 million is
Underrated?
not underrated.
People think he's a bum. He's not a bum.
I don't think he's a bum.
A lot of people
I just
think he's a
an
bum.
average player right now.
$300
He's
million.
above average,
I don't
but
think he's a bum.
He's a very
I
much
call him a bum because he's a dickhead.
Yeah, I don't think he's underrated based off that contract.
Well, the contract, I'm saying how people view Bryce Harper. They view the contract as a bust. I don't think it's a bust yet. I really don't think it's a bust.
That doesn't mean he's underrated.
How long is that
I
contract
think
again?
that means you're underrated. If
13
people rate
years.
you
I thought it was
a certain way and you don't meet up, and people
Yeah,
say,
three.
You can't say you can't say the most underrated player in the MLB is one of the most hyped players in possibly MLB history.
I think you can. In this case, you can. People forget how good Bryce Harper is. He's still very,
Well,
very,
how
very
good he is? I mean, all right, how good he is, not how great he is. There's a total difference. No, I'm saying good and great are two totally different
I
things.
agree.
I think he's incredibly underrated. I think people forget
He's had one great year. Excuse
He was
me,
an
one
MVP, right?
great
he was an MVP of 2015. It was one of the best seasons of the last 20 years since Barry Bonds.
One great year.
2017, he was also great before he got hurt and he slipped on that first base. He would have won MVP in 2017 had he not gotten hurt.
Woulda,
I-
coulda, shoulda.
I think he can win MVP this year. I think he'll be in the conversation coming end of the year that he can win MVP.
I bet you
said
if
when he signed-
DeGrom was on a better team, he might have been in the conversation for MVP in multiple
I agree.
years.
I
So
agree.
I'm going to go with Jacob DeGrom because the Mets can't give him any support.
I think DeGrom's aptly rated.
I mean, he is like, people do know that he's amazing.
I
It's
think-
just
Could
that,
you
like,
imagine, though, if the Mets gave him run support?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
His
But I
amount of
feel like
more
people
wins?
know that it's the Mets' fault on that. Like the hit it, like the batting on the team.
I'm
think-
going
I
with
think
my
Alex-
boy Christian Vasquez.
I have.
I think Alex Verdugo's got to be up there.
Verdugo?
That's
Yeah.
not a bad
NBA
one.
bad
will
one.
Christian Wood.
Christian
Christian
Wood.
Wood.
I
yeah.
know, but he was like in conversation for most improved this year. So
Yeah, but he's still.
I'd go
But he's on a
Charlie
shitty
Blackmon.
team. I feel like no one
been
talks
bad for
about
a
him.
couple
my
years.
all-time pick for NBA is Alex English, underrated all time.
That's a good one.
In the league right now, I think Drew Holiday and Tobias Harris.
Drew Holiday's a big one. If I do in the NBA today, I have two guys. One, Bam Adebayo on the Heat. I think he's one of the.
He's a stud.
I think he's one of the
Was he an
top.
All-Star this year?
No,
Oh, okay.
No, he was not.
he's one of the top tier centers
I
in
think
the NBA.
he was. Yeah, it was the last year he was.
Last year he was. He's going to be up for defense. He's not going to win it, but he'll be a defensive player of the year candidate. And John Morant on the Grizzlies. I know he's young,
What?
but like the Grizzlies are.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year last year.
The Grizzlies are 35 and 33, and they have absolutely no one. Jaren Jackson came back
Jr.
a few months. He came back a month ago.
Valanciunas.
Chris Paul's also.
Chris Paul is underrated in a sense, but not as bad as it was at the beginning of the year. He's gonna be a top 3 MVP candidate, I think. So I wouldn't call him underrated.
All right, what about football? Who we got for football?
That's a good one.
All right, this is I'm gonna give a biased pick and then I'll give a real one. Damian Harris on the Patriots running back. I think he's nasty. I don't think he gets talked about. I think he's gonna be very good this year.
Oh, we forgot an obvious one. We had in the comments Devin Booker for the Suns.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I mean
He's
that's
a
So, I mean, I don't consider him underrated now because they're literally like a one.
the last
Yeah, but
like
he almost got snubbed for the All-Star game this year.
That is
he technically
Yeah.
did. He got
did.
it as
He
an
didn't make
injury
it.
replacement.
Exactly.
He
Yeah.
should.
Like,
What
he's still
should
not-
have
he
happened.
should be an All-Star
he
every
got
year.
his nod. And
What?
like, I
He's
think
20.
people know
He's
that
24 years old, and he averaged at least 25 points the last 3-4
People
years.
talk about Book all the time.
Yeah, but he's still wasn't an All-Star voter.
Not for the right reasons. Though.
Yeah.
Now they are.
When
But
you're talking
before-
about underrated people, I mean, like,
I
when
think
was the last time you heard anyone mention Tobias
I feel like
Harris?
before.
I mean,
I'm not going to argue with you on that. I'm not trying to compare him and Booker, but like before the Suns went on that 8-game win streak in the bubble, like the Suns, no one talked about the Suns. Period. Not just Devin Booker. No one cared about the Suns. They were just a laughing stock of the NBA. Now they're talking about him because they're pretty fucking nasty.
I think J.C. Jackson's extremely underrated for the Patriots.
He's a good one. He's a very good one too.
Not biased.
We got Matthew Stafford in the comments, Cooper Kupp in the
Matt
comments.
Stafford.
Stafford's
Before last
just
season.
trash. Yeah,
How is
no.
Matt
Before last
Stafford
season.
undervalued?
I mean, he was great on the Lions, just didn't win anything because the Lions are the Lions.
Lions are ass. But he also had Calvin Johnson for like 10 years.
Yeah, then he also didn't still put up good numbers. I don't think it's his fault the Lions were ass. The Lions being the
Well, I
Lions.
definitely don't disagree with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's not like he didn't have somebody to throw the freaking
Sure.
ball to.
Him and
Jarvis.
Calvin were honestly like a match made in heaven because he's just like, you know, an ultimate like offensive like.
Wasn't Johnny Manziel trying to make a comeback at some point?
He's
I
in
think
the
Fan-controlled
league.
league. Yeah, that's what he's in.
Someone
Him
else
and
is-
Josh Gordon.
Someone else says Jarvis Landry deserves a mention.
He's got
that. I
hands.
like
He's
that.
got
I don't
hands
know.
for days. Yeah, I don't know who else.
I like the Landry pick.
Landry's a good one. Yeah.
I think that's it.
I don't know what we got.
Alright. Picks?
We go with the outro. What's up?
I think we're
I
good.
just said it anyway.
Yeah.
So we already, okay, good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty good.
All right. Thank you for watching this episode of In the Pit. Like I said before the show started, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We got that snack time video coming out tonight. What's the snack time tonight? You know what it is? You know what?
Is it Zoa? Is it the Rocks energy drink?
I did that one, and then I did. It might be the popcorn. It's the popcorn.
Ah.
Body armor.
Body
Bo-
armor.
I thought Body Armor came out last
What?
week.
No, we came out with body armor,
Yeah,
right?
I came out.
Yeah. Bang.
That came out too.
Check the schedule.
One of them's coming out.
Something's coming out, okay? Something's
figure
coming
it
out. You guys will be just as shocked as we will, okay?
No one knows.
No one knows.
Something's
It's a
coming out.
surprise. This was all an act. Thanks, Sophie. I
This is all
appreciate
fake.
it. Yeah, just okay. Just put in the notifications and you'll find out which one it is. But there is one coming out tonight. Promise.
Yeah, we promise. We're not lying.
All right. That's a
All
wrap.
right.
Get out of
Great day
here.
today.
Have a good one, guys. Peace.